Does anybody remember the old Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo system, the Sega Genesis, the Game Boy? Well, all of them and more are inside this little Pawky box, as I'll be with you today and see if it's any good or not. So let's get to it. Right, so first of all, I would just like to give a massive thank you to Daryl, one of the followers and subscribers, for sending this out to take a look at and review. So, Daryl, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, thank you so much. And yes, I have received the packets you sent me yesterday as well, so he has sent more stuff over. So a big massive thanks to Daryl, and now let's take a look on this. Okay, so this is it, the Pawky box. So as you can see, it's new, and it's got a video game character on it. I don't know who that is. If any of you guys do know who it is, let me know down in the comments. And we've also got Pawky box on the top of the boxes right now. You also get a TF card slot, so a SD card. You also get two USB 2.0 ports, so you can also use this for an Android box. So the SD card slot is already in there with the SD card, which is 256 gig on this particular model, depending on what model you get. I think you can get one with 28 gigabytes and 256 gigabytes. So this is 256 gigabytes, the SD card with all the games on. The box itself has 8 gigabytes of storage, and you've also got them two USB 2 ports. And then on the back you've got audio input, not hole, just there. You've also got an Ethernet port, HDMI slot to plug the HDMI in, and the power on button. So on the bottom you've got some ventilations to keep the box cool, and yeah, everything else is included in this console. So as you can see here, it doesn't feel premium, it does feel cheap, but there's a really clicky console, or you can even get Xbox console, a PS5 console, and just pair it up via Bluetooth with the box, or you can get a USB receiver gaming console is that will look into the box just like so, but for me I'm gonna use this console. But if you find you don't like them or the 2C, you can buy a much more heavy duty console, folks. Right, so let's get this bad boy plugged in then. Right, so I've booted it up, and as you can see, there's tons of consoles from Nintendo Entertainment System to DS to Nintendo 64 to Sega Mega Drive to Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, Game Gear, Game & Watch, Screencast. There's tons of systems. I think there's over about 50 systems on this box, folks. So let me dive into the settings. So to get the settings up, all you do is press start, just there, the start button, just in the center, just this one here. Right, so this menu appears. Let's dive into in-unit settings. So everything's set up. Video mode, you can change that if you want to. Audio device, this box does have Bluetooth. As I mentioned earlier, you can hook up a Bluetooth controller to it. Start at boot. So if you don't like the fancy emulation station and you want to go with retro arc, you can do that. So retro arc FPS, that just shows the FPS of the game. So bezels, we'll get to that in a minute. And we've got some more stuff just there, which I don't even know. So let's back. Game settings, so you can update game ratio. So if you want it to be 16:9 on all games, you can do that. But what that will mean is the game's square will be stressed and they'll look fat. So I prefer it to be on auto, but you may like it stressed, folks. Video mode, you can change that. And just like a con, so you can change that. Smooth games, this does help the performance of the games better. So by default, this is off, and I've turned it to on, just there. Controller settings, so don't go on here, guys. Actually, this is a danger zone, so push back because everything's mapped up correctly and you don't want to mess it up like I once did. So let's go to UI settings, and you can actually change the theme of the box. So let me change it back to this in-unit carbon. So this is what you'll see when you first turn on the box. So this is the in-unit carbon theme, and as you can see, it does look alright, but I prefer something a bit more flashy. So if we go back into the UI settings, assigns that to Spin Master, press back, and boom, ringy nasty theme. And also you can change the character that appears over on the left, just there, which is really nice. So let me go to game connection settings. So don't really know what these are, but start on system. So when you first turn on the Pawky box, it'll probably boot up with SNES, but you can change that to any other system you want. So by default, the system that you select on there will be auto selected when you turn on the box. It's just really nice. Right, so sound settings, enable video audio. You want to turn it on if you want the music off the game. Network settings, you can turn on your Wi-Fi, updates and downloads. You can download themes like I did. I downloaded the Spin Master theme, but as you can see, many more themes to choose from. Right, so let's play again. Let's play SNES. So what I'm gonna do is move my mic, turn off my camera, and you guys can see how well the game performs. So let's go to SNES, and then let's play a few games. And it is worth noting, if you want to exit a game, you hold these two switches down. So hold them down at the same time, and then this menu appears. Go to close content, and then quit virtual arts, which is the emulation that it used to play the game. Now let's move on to some NES emulation. Right, so it turns out I'm no good at Spider-Man. So unless I had Nintendo DS games.
Nice.
Right, so, oh no guys, the Pawky box is a great box for retro gaming. I had no issues whatsoever playing them games, except me losing, but yeah, and that's all for this video guys. As I said earlier, there is a 128GB version and a 256GB version with 50,000 games on, which is one known. So if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel with all notifications turned on so you get notifications every time I release a new video. Okay guys, take care now, and once again thank you to Daryl for sending this box out to review. Take care.